to be. Coup contra coup, this is a nice picture that we borrowed. It's just a mechanism of injury. And that's going to get us to the brain injury checklist. So coup contra coup kind of means this. You have a movement forward and back, okay, or rotational, and the brain bounces off the inside of the skull, which is very hard, and the brain doesn't like to be bounced off of anything, and it gets injured easily. So in a motor vehicle collision, okay, the latest research is 9 miles an hour, but I write what my engineers have told me over the years and years. Anything over 17 miles an hour, the human head weighs more than 10 pounds, the human cervical musculature cannot hold you, and your head will move in a whiplash manner, whether it's linear or rotational or both. Linear movement, 98 newtons of force, rotational, 5,966 radians per second. What you get is tearing in the sheaths and bouncing intracranially of the brain off the skull. This creates injury and damage to the neural pathways. That is a permanent disability, and you're going to find all kinds of symptoms because of that. And I will tell you that I've seen that the rotational shearing tends to be worse than just a straight linear. But think about a car collision. How often is a car collision perfect linear movement, either straight side to side or straight forward and back? There's always a rotational component to it, or almost always. I mean, unless you're in a laboratory or doing a test. There's a beautiful test online, if you Google it, 9 mile an hour car collision, where you see this violent motion of the head at 9 miles an hour. And you know that patient has a brain injury.